What's up, everybody? We did it. We're pretty much on time, and we can't even blame Joe because he's taking apparently not showers, and he's going to pee a couple of times pregame, which is very nice, very courteous of him. And he's here, not showering, just doing dishes. Although I'm pretty sure Zach did send a picture to me in Snapchat of his butthole last week because of the conversation. And yeah, that was interesting. So thank you, everybody, for being here. We greatly appreciate it. This is Triple T, Season 2, Episode 3. It's a little bit confusing, but it's okay. And yeah, so if you are here to see Tori and Jim or Jimothy or Jim's beard, I do apologize. They are under the weather. He sent me a message and feels terrible. We are going to reschedule. And we were going to have some breaking news and a special announcement today. But I was like, hey, we've got special guests. So next week, if we don't have Tori and Jimothy, be prepared for something super amazing that nobody else in the team knows about yet. I'm the only one. And we're going to have some breaking news, a special announcement, and an exclusive only to the Triple T show for something. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to ruin it, but it's going to be absolutely amazing. You're going to make sure that you're going to check this out. 1/25/2022. It's going to be the show to not forget. Yeah, set a reminder, Joe. Set a reminder. It's okay. Don't cry. And yeah, so we got turkey dinner soda. A gamer gets burned by his wife, not like with a flame, like a mental burn. And a GoPro diver that has an interesting shot. We're going to do the intro, and then Coffee Fanatics is here. And Coffee, you're backstage. Super quick intro. It's going to be a quick one for Season 2. He gave me I think it was the middle finger. Maybe it was a thumbs up. I don't know. But either way, Triple T, Season 2, Episode 3. Introduction right about meow. Pretty quick intro and Coffee. No, Jesus, he's like Spider-Man. I think. Did he just teabag his camera?
I didn't teabag. That was my face.
I just discovered a new kink. Like I'm completely down for it.
Ooh, the under the chin, barely existing chin shot.
Wow. It was like my penis point of view.
That is quite the introduction that I'm super excited about. So, yeah, we're trying out some cool new stuff on the show. We got this cool little overlay. Hopefully, you like it. And every time we show a video, I'm gonna probably forget to take that off. And yeah, either way. But as you guys can see here, the voice you're listening to, if this is the podcast only, I'm Matt with Beard Laws. We have Euban, and then there's Whacking Off, still been whacking off. Is he whacking off? Where is he whacking off? All sorts of whacking off. And you can I didn't really know if you had a Twitter and all that stuff, so I just put stuff in there. I don't know. And then you got Evan Normus. I'm pretty sure I spelled it wrong. I do apologize. It was the Canadian version. I just threw in extra U's because that's what you do in most words.
Totally used there.
And but if you look on the social medias, on the Twitter, the Instagram, it is spelled properly. Didn't know if you had a YouTube, but if you don't, you guys can show Evan Normus there. But yeah, wanted to be funny, add extra O's and U's because color and other mustache and the way that Canadians spell it. Anyways, Coffee Fanatics. Might have spelled it right. Might have spelled it wrong. I did this 2 minutes before I went on the show, but either way, close enough. Coffee Fanatics, Evan Normus. You've been whacking off. Follow them on all the social medias. These guys are amazing. Yeah. Should have tossed in some extra A's.
Hey. Going out for a rip there, bud.
Hey, I'm glad to inspire you to let it grow. If you need any tips, tricks, pointers, you know where to get a hold of me. What's up, Rozzy? What's up, Joe? What's up, Zach? What's up, Laura, Andrew, Rude Wizard? Anybody else I missed, I do apologize. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. And as mentioned before, we were going to have Tori and Jimothy, Jim's beard, whatever he goes by a couple of different things, but they are under the weather. So hopefully, if you guys are watching this, hopefully you start to feel better, get the family healthy and all of that good stuff. And whenever you're ready to come on, we'll bring it back. That's the beauty of Triple T. It's a show that's not really scripted, but there's always so many videos and probably some stories. And maybe in the intro and in the description of the video, there was talks of maybe Coffee Fanatics telling an embarrassing story that we heard about last week, but it's a maybe. I didn't say what the story was. It was just a maybe. And we all decided, well, me and Evan, when we talked the other day, that why not just tell embarrassing stories every once in a while? And who better to kick it off than Coffee
I'm
Fanatics?
down to tell an embarrassing story. I do not.
It involves shit.
Are we past a minute on this video? I think so. Yeah, I don't fucking know what you guys are talking about, so you'll have to type in the private chat.
Oh, fair enough.
It's the poop story.
It's the poop story.
I have many poop stories.
Oh, Boston Parade.
Wow. Okay. Well, either way, if we find a video that segues into poop, we're gonna do that. We're gonna try.
Oh, it's the wing one.
Yes,
the wings,
there's the one. There's
Sorry.
the one.
Jesus, how many? This needs to be a series because if they're any if all of them are half as good as the one that you told us last week, like I'm invested already.
No, that was kind of top tier. Should we work our way to that, or
where did new segment? Where did Ryan almost shit himself this week?
I think we'll work our way to the big one because I got like 5 before it.
The big one.
Yes. Well, we'll work our way there. The whole kind of concept and idea that we've been tossing around is, we'll show a video, and then if either of us have like a kind of relatable story, we'll get into a free flowing thing, because if there's one thing that we're all really good at is turning off light switches, but also, wow, that was like the toughest thing I've ever seen you do.
So sometimes if I like turn the light bulb a little too tough, it shuts off all the lights, and there is no light switch. You have to unscrew light bulbs.
Oh, well, I just thought it was like they're hot. You know what I mean?
I'm going to come over.
Oh, no, they're LEDs. I fixed that problem well in advance.
Oh.
I mean, I'm so tough.
Okay.
Yes.
Gives her a nice little twist. Nice.
Yep, nice little twist. Well, either way, let's so speaking of twists, all right, divers. The Olympians, they do the whole diving thing. Well, I don't know if this person's an Olympian, but they are a high diver, and it's full of twists and everything, and that's as close of a segue as I can get. They decided to be a good idea to put a GoPro on themselves while doing dives.
Me in 2017 thinking I made the coolest diving video with a GoPro on. But then it turns out to just be a straight boot shot. 17 thinking I made the coolest diving video.
Yes.
Nice.
So in hindsight, apparently divers, if you are going to, maybe do the dive with a GoPro, just keep in mind that maybe it's more appealing for some.
If your form looks like you're about to suck your dick, maybe not throw a GoPro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's,
so that's what my taint looks like.
And I guess it's interesting to, see where your head goes when you are doing dives. I guess it's right looking at your taint. I guess it would make it easier for, maybe they should do a GoPro when shaving. That way they could see if they got every spot.
I mean, have you guys ever jumped off of a high dive before?
No.
I have. My cousin used to work at a military base, and he was like the rec leader or whatever. So we would always go try it. I split my swimming trunks all the way off. I got out of the pool completely naked. I was like 12. And the lifeguard's like giggling at me. And I was like, what? And I looked down. I was like, this is my worst fucking nightmare. So I just sit there the entire time wrapped around in a towel because my cousin, like, he left us there. Like, that was like our sitter. And he's like, yeah, I'll be back in a couple hours. So there I was completely naked, just waiting for my cousin to get there.
Damn, dude, you hit terminal velocity.
Yeah, and see, and it was just karma because my brother, he had hit, and they told him like, hey, keep your arms down because when you do that, it's gonna hurt you. And he lifted up, and I was like, you're an idiot. Like, that's gonna hurt. Very next time I split my trunks, and I'm like, I would have rather had the bruise. And he did. He bruised from his elbow all the way up to his armpit. And I was like, you know what? Would have much rather had that happen.
I almost thought I was on a high dive, and I didn't. So one time, 2012, I was taking my swim test. We're wearing all like heavy clothes and stuff like that. And like,
hey, can I interrupt you real quick? Swim test, and I'm not trying to be a smartass. I've never heard swim test. Like, I don't know what that is. Don't
worry about it. Anyway, so all you have to do is swim from one side to the other. I'll get to the point in a second. So like, clearly I'm not doing well at swimming. It's all very, very heavy. I had to like redo it like 3 or 4 times. And when I get to the end, I'm like choking on like water and stuff like that. And I'm like, I never want to go on a high dive again. I accidentally said that out loud. And one person goes, "Fucking idiot, that's the high dive." And I look over and I go, "Oh."
Oh my god!
Wow.
Damn. It's really high up there, though. I mean,
Dude, I that time I probably did shit my pants.
Yes. Wow. Okay. Private chat. That made me giggle. Yeah.
Did you ever find the swim shorts though?
Turkey dinner soda.
no, it was floating around for sure. They picked it up with a net. Sorry.
Oh, with a net.
Yeah.
I thought you had to like extract them like they were in you.
Oh, are we still talking about the shorts? Like, so I'm curious. I got questions too. So they split from the impact. The shorts did, and then they were just floating. There was just
completely gone.
How did you land? Did you try to cannonball?
No, like I was straight down. Like they tell you, put your arms like against you. So I went straight down, and I don't know if like me putting my hands against my trunks too tight, or I don't know what it was, but it split it up all the way on the seam, all the way to the waist, and completely came off.
Did it hurt?
So, yeah, I mean, it kind of did a little bit, but I was just kind of like, I already did it 3 or 4 times before, so I was like, okay, just hit the water a little funny. I got back up, and that's when I noticed everybody was giggling at me. And this was in Las Vegas, so it's very hot. All the swimming chairs are the ones with like little bands in them.
Yeah.
So imagine sitting down and having like the little fat from your ass cheeks hanging out of the little pool chairs and everything. So there I am sitting there. I'm trying to like wrap this towel around me and everything, but there I am. And I came back with sunburn lines across me just the entire time.
Oh no!
And just another reason why I have to tell my therapist the story a lot.
Those shorts protected your butthole from that forced enema. Like,
dude, I thought at first I was like, are they in me right now? Like, I looked around, I couldn't find them. I was like, they're gonna have to like surgically remove these from my asshole.
I'm surprised you didn't get like a water enema.
I probably did. I didn't know. I was like 12. I was like cleansed out for sure. I was the cleanest my butthole's ever been. Like,
you know what? At least it's better than officially getting like a permanent like ass crack net that like freaking Play-Dohs your shit every time you shit. That's what I thought you were saying at first. You're like, and then it just went like that. And to me, I didn't catch, it ripped. I thought it went like up. And I was like, oh no.
So that's where my brain went to.
It's like a mesh filter.
I think so. The little mesh filter that goes in there, I think the reason why they were so weak too is because I had ripped those out. I didn't like the way those feel on my balls. You know what I mean? So
you know what? I do that a lot too.
So I had removed those, and I think that was what the culprit was for the waistband breaking, was the fact that I had ripped those out. Never again. Never. I went on a high dive ever since.
Or just use scissors next time. Oh yeah, and also never.
Okay. Hulk Hogan taught me that you don't need scissors.
Ripping the net.
Wow.
Never again will I rip the net. I'll go on a high dive though.
Oh yeah, that's painful. I'm not all about the high dive. And know what else I'm not all about? I think a soda that is turkey and gravy. Turkey and gravy soda.
I would try that.
You would?
That's piss.
It looks.
I don't know. Wait, let's see his reaction before I say if I'll try it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you already said you tried, but look at the bubbles too, which also could be piss.
Of course, it's junk soda.
100%.
This is Waffler 69.
We've got the Jones Turkey Soda. This is special edition turkey and gravy. So let's see what this is all about. I probably should have chilled this. I did not. This is room temp. It's got a beautiful caramel color.
Caramel?
I'm usually really bad at stuff like this, but I don't know. This one.
I can't.
As long as I don't think too heavy on it, it's not that bad. It doesn't taste like turkey or gravy too heavy, though. It tastes more like salty sugar water. With a hint of orange or something. It doesn't really taste like meat or anything. It's not that bad. So there's only one way to drink it. Bottoms up.
It's not that bad.
Oh, no.
Today, we've got the Jones.
That last look of the contemplating life decision.
Oh, man.
Right.
Just the... I've made a terrible mistake.
I have made a terror. This is probably what it would look like right before you shit your pants.
I just step away from that because that just. Oh, poor.
Just
Rob,
the
that's-
hard mouth exhale too. Just the.
Would you guys try that?
Who says I'm not drinking it right now?
Oh, no, yours.
I
I don't think I think I would try it only if we were all like doing it on the show, just to be like one of the boys.
Yeah, we would. It would be. Yeah, we'd have to.
I feel like we would need to do like an episode where we have a couple different sodas.
Have you guys ever had a Jones soda?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
long time ago.
I've never had one. I've never heard of it.
They're at
You have like a
Target.
blue bubble gum one. I think that one
That's
is
the
like
one.
the one that I remember.
So Lalita says, real quick, happy belated 100th birthday to the legendary Betty White. She was gone too soon. Yesterday would have been her birthday. Jim Carrey's birthday. Logan from the Thursday show. Yesterday was his birthday. Shout out Logan. Happy birthday. So yeah, apparently it's our new thing. We're just gonna have moments of silence for people. So we'll have a real quick, as Lalita put it, moment of
All right.
silence for the legendary Betty White. That was pretty good, right? That was better. I feel like
That was a solid, like that was like the same amount of time that you spend at a yield sign. Like that's like a
You know,
Yeah.
it's a very special person's birthday tomorrow as well. So just it's mine. I swear. It is. Yeah, tomorrow's
Is
my
it really?
birthday. It is.
It
I get
is?
to be-
Wow.
I get to be sick for my birthday tomorrow, so I'm fucking
Damn.
pumped for it.
Well, you know what? No, I'm not going to say it, but it could be worse. It could be worse.
Betty White's gonna
That is
fucking
true.
haunt me.
It can always be worse.
It could always be worse. That was the longest moment of silence you've ever had. It was pretty good. It was pretty
So
good.
it's-
Have you guys ever been at an event? Because we were at an event. Andrew, the guys from Talking Beards, Natalie, Johnston, all of the amazing beard. Those are just a couple. And it was the September 11th. So they had a moment of silence, obviously, rightfully so. And I swear, I don't know how long. Of course, I was a little bit late, so I walked up, just stood next to some random people. Turns out the people that I stood next to were the people that were like doing the speeches and stuff. So like as I'm standing there, and then they were like, "All right, thank you," because it was like during the moment of silence, and then they kept talking, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Walked up on the first time I had been at the event. I didn't know, but they had a very long moment of silence. Like it felt like 20 minutes. And I don't know if it was like a time thing for maybe how many years, or maybe Andrew knows and he can confirm. It was the longest moment of silence I've ever been a part of.
Damn. I hate
Yeah.
moment of silences. They're always uncomfortable. Betty White.
Yes, it was longer. I mean, Betty White deserves a longer moment of silence than Bob Saget, in my opinion. You know, she almost made 100. She almost made 100.
100's good. 100's good.
Okay, a moment of silence for Euban's sick birthday. Are we ready? This is for Euban's sick birthday. That seemed pretty good. That was a
appreciate
quick
that.
moment.
Feeling. Oh yeah, moment of silence.
That was a moment of silence, and
It was brief.
it was brief, unlike
Okay.
what he was wearing when he lost his shorts. Yeah, right there.
Lesson learned.
Turkey soda. What else is in there? Let's get the 3 videos and the title out of there. Joe needs a moment of silence so he can pee. All right. Well, he pees super quick and doesn't wash his hands. So a moment of silence for Joe to pee. And there we go. Thank you so much, Joe. For anybody that doesn't know, he started his own podcast, and he called it a trial run. But him and Stumpy the drummer, they talked on the podcast yesterday live for 4 hours. They did a 4-hour intro podcast, and there was a lot of moments where Joe would just get up and pee and then play something on his phone. So Joe, hit me up. We're gonna do something for the pee breaks. You know, we're gonna make that. Yeah, Rude Wizard. He's got a joke.
trial.
You should record like all of the pee breaks throughout.
9/11
Put them in like a
Island National-
compilation at the end of a month. You'd probably have an extra 4 episodes you could add on.
Adequate amount of time, but Matt was definitely. I was in the wrong place. Yeah, it is what it is.
Just like you got to commit though. Like you're like walking behind stage like the fucking Sasquatch, and then you just like stop
Okay, so
and roll.
so it was outside, okay, around the flagpole, and it was at a resort, like a ski resort in the fall, in a water park. So I just came down a hill to a moment of silence, and I was far enough where I just you turn around and people are like, "Oh, this guy's an asshole." He turned around during a 9/11 moment of silence. There was a group of people by the door, there was a group of people over here, and there was 4 or 5 people just standing, thought they were kind of late like me. So I was just like, "Oh, I'll stand next to these guys."
It's like a water park. You just go down a slide. You're like, woo!
Yeah. And then it turns out they were the ones that were making all the speeches and doing all the stuff, and I just chose the wrong pack of people to hang out with. And that could be a life lesson, kids. Don't choose the wrong people to hang around, because you could make bad decisions in life.
So one time I went to a roller derby event, and right before it, they had like this moment of silence for a person, and I had no clue who the person was. This was my first time going to like that team's event, so I had no clue. So once the moment of silence was over, I like turned to somebody and go, "Oh, who is that?" And they're like, "Fucking jerk!" And I'm like, I don't know. Like, isn't this the moment that we're supposed to be like remembering and honoring? And I was like, I found out that was the wife of the person who like passed, and I like turned to the wrong person.
Man.
Bright side though, adequate time for a moment of silence. It was okay. I think it was 30 seconds, maybe. It was perfectly. I don't know. Maybe it was longer, and my brain was going, "Who the fuck is this?" But
Did it feel longer after you started getting yelled at?
I noticed the people like sitting next to me, because they're like bleacher style, started moving further away. So
kind of like when somebody rips a nasty fart and is just
I definitely felt fart worthy. I felt bad the whole time.
You know, you live, you learn.
Ryan's just
I knew it was bad too when like
asshole?
my girlfriend just leans over and goes, "Hey, do you want to leave early?" And I'm like, "It's not even halftime." "Yeah, do you want to leave early?" I don't know. We want to beat the traffic.
Just walk past, be like, gone but not forgotten. Just leave.
Oh, I didn't know till like days later, and I saw on Facebook, and luckily they didn't know it was me. And they were like, "Yeah, some guy went up to and was a super jerk and like condescendingly asked who it was." And I was like, "I was genuinely asking. I am sorry."
That's what you're gonna get canceled for.
Of all the people that were at that, what were the odds that you walked up to the one person?
I mean, like this was like, so roller derby is a lot bigger now, but like the resurgence of roller derby in like the early 2010s, like it was like maybe 100 people. So I guess technically a 1% chance, but like by those odds, they probably have like 20 friends. So I probably would have got, I think a 20% chance of somebody being like, "Fuck you." Unbelievable. You're like, Coffee's gonna always screw up and do something stupid, even when he's genuine. But let's just stop this.
Andrew, that is one heck of a burn. And this gamer dude, he gets burned by his wife. Not like a physical burn, but just wait for it.
So I'm a casual gamer, and I've realized as I've gotten older that I don't like playing multiplayer games because I don't like having to rely on other people to enjoy the experience.
That's how I feel about sex.
Really? Why not? Is this what the toys are for?
You don't want to know that answer, buddy.
So I'm a casual gamer, and
What the
So there's a couple of things that I want to talk about in this video, and I think you guys are noticing. The first thing that pops into me are the glasses. Do they not look like fake or Photoshop, like a filter?
What is
like,
that?
man, those
Like,
those what are they called on the sides? What are they?
Those like Harry Potter ones, bro.
Yeah,
arms?
the arms, like they're holding on for dear life. Like that man's
Like,
got a lunchbox for a head.
what in the goddamn world?
But I mean, the glasses choice aren't making it. I mean, he could oversize those things, and
Yeah, I mean, so that's the first thing. The second thing is the placement of the tissues. All right. So like she's talking about, how, he plays with himself too much and he's not into this, yada yada. Like that's, whatever. I guess, he's gonna clean up that way. He's going old school with the
the
tissues.
Nutcracker shirt,
Crushing
crushing
it.
The
Crushing
Punisher,
Love
the
it.
Punisher logo on the little wall art thing behind his head. What is that?
Oh, whoa! It's a skull
damn!
made
It's
out
a
of like
skull.
flowers.
It is a skull. Good
Yeah,
eye.
You know what?
should
That actually gets some things back. And yes, he is doing it for Harry Potter because those are Harry Potter houses banners.
That's what I
above
thought.
in the
Okay.
background.
And honestly, the biggest lie though was whenever he started the video, he goes, "I'm a casual gamer." You're like, no, you're not. No, you're not casual. Lies.
Dude.
No.
What do we have? What do we have right here?
Harry Potter, you're not supposed to eat everything from the Chamber of Secrets.
Is this his surround sound, you think? That little speaker?
Yeah, that looks like a little speaker for a surround sound. They're normally like small for the ones behind the couch. I'm not gonna diss on that.
No, I'm not dissing. Curiosity. And then what do we got on the arm?
Pie.
Oh,
I think there's 2 pies and then pie.
Ooh, what if it's an oatmeal cream pie?
Oh, that would be sweet.
wait, why oatmeal cream? Wait, why is that gross?
It's not, but it's a cream pie. It's just fine.
Wow.
Pie. I don't get it. If anybody can depict that.
No videos.
I can't tell.
That's all that I've got from this video. But yeah. Thanks Zach. There's a lot of videos from Sweeney. I think he has a little bit of his vitamins, and then he sends some funny videos, and that's what I appreciate about him.
Just like me.
Yes.
I'm like, you know what would be funny?
I know it's a sex thing. I was being facetious.
He knows.
But I have a follow-up question.
Okay.
So sex. What are we talking about? I know taxes are coming soon. They sound similar. Maybe.
Oh.
Just
yes,
totally
in Joe's world, they're definitely similar. So how are we going to segue from that? Let's go with, did we show this last week? I don't remember. Let's just go for it. It's from Euban.
Oh, fuck.
I think we did. The Max Bunch one. We showed this last week, right?
I honestly can't remember.
No, I don't think. What the fuck?
Give me a second, my butthole is way too big. I need the bathroom. I'm tired of taking my suit. My lover, she's waiting for me. She's about to wait. My boss is trying to take my suit.
Oh man. Wow, the algorithm knows.
It does.
It does. It totally does. It's like, fuck, this dude's got like 18 accounts. You probably just made a fresh one just to like cleanse yourself. And it's like, no. We got you IP locked now, motherfucker.
They do. I see the same videos repetitively on my different accounts. And I'm like, really? I'm like, you can't even just like mix it up a little bit? No. TikTok hates me.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Apparently this one goes much better with vitamins as well. But I mean, that seems like a pretty good segue to a coffee poop story, or if anybody has a poop story they want to, because that guy was in a rush and he couldn't quite get there. I don't know if he had that turtle head poking or what happened, but hopefully he made it to the bathroom. But Coffee, you said you got a whole bunch of poop stories. Now's your time to shine.
Do we want to talk about the serial pooper? Do we want to talk about the time that I found out that sharding is real? Do you want to talk like what?
I mean, how about you give us 3 options and we let the viewers pick which one of the. So far we have the serial pooper.
Yep, we have the finding out sharding is real, and then what's it called? Ironically enough, the plain white tees having a free concert.
Oh. All right, viewers. I want everybody to submit your votes on whatever one.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to break the news right now. The plain white tees does not turn to a brown tee. We're just going to...
spoiler.
It's still just like the title. Just like the one time I went to plain white teeth and it just always ends just like you shitting yourself. Just...
It's pretty good. So what we'll do is the first video, the first topic that gets a couple of comments here is the one that Coffee Fanatics is going to talk.
Hey there, Delilah. My ass crack is kind of shitty.
The toilet's a million miles away.
But I painted it so pretty just for you.
Why does this car smell like my poo? This one's for you.
Oh, And we've written it. That's
Wow,
it.
we
It's
just
done.
have.
Is this how boy bands happen?
It is. It is. This is a man band.
Oh my
okay?
All
gosh,
the viewers are deciding. So apparently, this was something that has been on everywhere. The When We Were Young festival, and apparently, maybe I'm just a little bit older, but a lot of the bands and stuff on there, I don't know. Like I wasn't too excited about. Like I don't think I'd spend a bunch of money to go to Vegas for this festival.
I would see Paramore. Oh,
I mean, there's.
hands down.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm not a huge Paramore fan. I mean, I'm not
That's
saying I
okay. We all make bad decisions.
listen.
Thank you.
Listen, I didn't say I didn't like him. I just said I'm not a big fan. There's a big difference. I'm not knocking him.
Man, Coffee's dropped the call for some reason. That's so weird.
So anyway,
Connection.
I mean, I saw the lineup. It wasn't something that was like, I need to get to Vegas to watch this. I mean, there's a lot of people that it's like all of their favorite bands in one band. Like, that's awesome. It just wasn't for me. I don't know.
Is Hot Topic sponsoring it?
fantasized working at a coffee shop no. I actually have never seen the Hey There Delilah video. I know the song. I know how to play it on the ukulele.
Okay,
like
so we have one for Sharp, one for plain white tea. So I guess
I think I'll do the plain white teas just because we're on a bit. Okay, so one thing that Simon Malls used to do a lot was they would do free concerts. And when I was in middle school, the Plain White Tees were doing a free concert and signing. And I tried to go and I missed it. And I was like, fuck, I really want to go again. I really want to go again. Well, a couple years later, I'm working at the mall and I just see a whole bunch of people. It's super busy and I'm feeling sick as fuck. And I'm like, hey, I got to go home. And they're like, yeah, it's fine. You're only here for another hour. Head out early. So I'm trying to walk down and there's this crowd of people. And I knew it was a setup for a concert or a live thing. And I knew there was a couple things planned for that week that I was kind of prepping for the store anyways. One of which was a fashion show thing where like a bunch of kids from the local high school will put on a fashion show at the mall. And so like at this point I was already pissed off. I thought it was that. And freaking, I'm trying to go. I suddenly really have to like poop and I start farting. And like the people around are like a bunch of kids and they're just like, oh, what's that smell? And I'm like, okay, I gotta go. So I just start pushing my way through the audience.
Still farting?
Yeah, well, like every now and again. It was a crop dust. It wasn't anything bad, but
like
I knew something was bad.
Was
But
it like you were laughing, so you had like the machine gun farts? Like,
no, I was actually really embarrassed because like I was sick. So like I was like, how bad is it? Because like I was just my nose was all stuffed. I couldn't smell it. So don't laugh at me in my pain part. You're supposed to laugh at the punchline.
I'm just wondering though.
There's a
like, some
punchline
guy,
moment.
Like, just can you imagine him in the crowd like that guy shit his pants? Just walking through.
Yeah,
Some 12-year-old
like,
girl just gets her face pushed away by Ryan, and he just like
there was a couple of like
in her mouth.
dudes that like really like that looked much like the Harry Potter guy in the crowd. I just want to say. But anyway, so I'm like pushing people out of the way. I'm like right in front of the stage because it's a little rinky-dink stage. It's like I feel like Simon Mall pays a shit ton of money to like catch them on a few things on their tour. But anyways, I stop, I look up, and I'm like, fucking A. And he just like stops and looks down, and I'm like, and I keep going, and then like I freaking try to go to the bathroom, and there's this huge line. And I'm just like, at this point, cold sweat. This is like the third time. You're here 3 times that there's a line and I'm in a cold sweat. And I'm like, guys, I just missed Plain White Tees for this shit. And I'm about to shit my pants. And I've already had complaints about the smell. Who's letting me cut in front of them? And they just let me go in front of the line.
That's a power move.
But who would want to go in right after you? I mean, I think that's the biggest flex. Is like as soon as you walk out, the next person that walks in, everyone's just like,
pretty much. I can shit there or I can shit in the Dyson hand dryer. It's your choice.
Oh. Imagine the guy that also had to shit and was like, and I do too. I'm going with you.
So,
guys,
I will say this on a hindsight situation. Evan, what are you drinking?
Beer. Delicious.
turkey gravy.
Delicious. Hazy.
What
IPA.
flavor? Hazy IPA. Nice. But my thought process is I would shout that because they had two options. Either A, let me shit my pants and wait to go clean myself, or B, or the second middle thing is just like constantly ripping ass. I feel like I was already smelly. I'm pretty sure there was a streak. Like I'm pretty sure that like a solid like Willy Wonka, slip and slide. But
Slip and slide.
The plain
You
brown
do a slip
streaks.
and slide at that
The
point?
plain brown tees.
oh no. Yeah, so or just let me go first and be like, oh man, that guy really ripped his shit, like, in the toilet, where luckily I don't have to smell it for like the 15 minutes I'm waiting.
All right, so I'm curious, what is more of an awkward moment? Would it be having your shorts ripped and have to hang out naked poolside, or going through a full crowd of people knowing that you shit your pants just a little bit, and if you don't make it to that toilet, scream to the entire crowd, let me through, I'm going to shit my pants, because you might shit your pants.
Like everybody who was crowded out there, they definitely got a little bit of pregame Ryan, like 100%. Like it was probably thick.
They're like, what did he eat? Eggs?
I don't know.
Pushing through a crowd eating a hard-boiled egg.
I
gotta make this worse for you.
I think it was something from the mall. I normally would, because so I was at Journeys at that moment, but because I also worked at Starbucks, we got free sushi like every single day because we gave them free coffee. And I do remember around that time I was trying other things. So I'm like, I could just fucking get sushi every day. Let me try something new. I don't know where it was, but definitely I think I hit a place and it was.
So I mean, you're drinking a ton of coffee and eating a ton of sushi, and you're wondering why you almost shit your pants. I mean,
no, I think it's because I didn't have sushi. I think I switched up the curb, and my body was like, "What the fuck is this? We're
total
used to
rejection."
Shit." Yeah, because I was not having it that day.
Everyone else is out there jamming, playing some music while he's over there playing a B sharp. You know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah,
yeah.
So it was in between songs. Thank you very much.
Nice. So plot twist: Ryan busts open the door to the stall, and there's like one of the members of Plain White Tees just sitting there. I'm gonna shit on your lap, dude. I'm sorry.
That would have been awesome. So all this poop talk, we should segue from the poop talk, because I think poop talk segues with snack time. So we'll do this little one that
Come on,
evens it
Daddy's
over about
hungry.
snack
Go
time.
poo poo. Oh, good girl. Yeah. Jeez.
Excuse me. What are you doing over there?
Just eating my dog's turds.
Is it good?
Give it a try, man. Try it for yourself.
Okay.
The harpsichord. What the?
I wasn't ready for that.
Holy shit.
Come on, Daddy's hungry.
And fucking Euban stuff with like community guidelines violations.
That's
like,
right.
bro, what?
That video was posted, I think, over a week ago, and I'm like, it's still visible. Like that doesn't violate a guideline at all.
Nope.
They're too busy gagging to hit the button.
I wonder if that's a parody, because there is a commercial. I forget what it is, but like this guy's eating something, he drops it and he picks it up, and it looks like he picks up his dog's shit and eats it. And the person's like looking at them and they're like, I don't know, fucking Travago or whatever. Fuck. It was like an unrelated thing. You ever hate that when like the punchline, you're like, that's funny. So this is like, for gum? No, it's for fucking Allstate.
Yeah.
No, that video was submitted by Euban, and yes, I can't believe that it's there. Rick Darge, if anybody wants to continue to see his content, or maybe even that video, if you want to continue to see that video, there's no judgment here. There's no judgment. I mean,
TikTok or Pornhub, depends if you're into it.
I thought it was a Twix commercial.
Okay, so it was a Twix commercial. Okay, maybe it was a Twix commercial. Okay, that makes sense.
That was funny. Watching your guys' face while that was happening was really good on that one.
Fucking
The
gone,
pee
man.
thing caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good little twist.
Enough of this beer for tonight. Just gonna shelf that.
You know, now I'm craving some beer.
Oh, damn.
Oh Lord.
Oh, sniff that one.
Ryan, it's a reenactment, buddy.
No.
I feel like somebody should put like the Law and Order like right immediately after that. Like dun dun.
Dick Wolf, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
Yes,
That was
at
clear though. what
At the
came
end,
out.
smell that one. Yes,
Ridiculous.
it's only weird if you think it's weird.
Dick Wolf also did SVU too, right? He didn't like just do the main Law and Order.
Oh, I don't even know. I didn't watch any of them.
Oh, because I read like this like thing where apparently Dick Wolf like got in trouble for sexual misconduct, and I was like, you literally
A guy with the name by Dick Wolf did something weird sexually. I don't believe it.
Well, and the thing is like you devoted a huge fraction of your life to a show about sexual crimes. I think you should kind of know maybe it's not okay.
Do you think he only does it doggy since his last name was Wolf?
Ooh. You think
It's
every
a
time he comes,
He has to now. I think
he
that's like a
barks at
legal
you?
It's like an American Psycho kind of thing, but he just howls the entire time. Just
At least at the climax. I
oh.
bet you he only has sex during full moons.
Oh man.
Babe, can I get on top this time? Sorry, you know the name, you signed up for it.
You're getting dick
I
by
am
dick.
Dick Wolf. And then he does like, hey, what's your porn name generator? And it's definitely not as good as Dick Wolf.
It's just like a Word document.
So
Oh man.
this segue is pretty good. We got Dick Wolf, and then we have Kendra Thor. Kendra Thor.
I was singing before I pick your mom up, or we pick your mom up. I can give you Roadhead real quick.
Babe,
What?
I already picked her up.
Hi, Kendra. Babe.
Hey.
I was singing before I pick your mom up. I can give you Roadhead real quick.
Babe,
Does your mom want Roadhead? Well,
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be an awkward moment.
Hey, does she have a sister though? Because kudos, I like the energy.
I feel like you should definitely ask that in the comments.
Oh man.
I like
He's like-
Ronald Alexander said no wife ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
Charlie Brown, not Charlie Brown, says, what a good wife. 41,000 likes on that comment. Kendra says, heart face. And then there's Dick McPherson. That could be a pretty good porn name as well. Probably cousins with
Dick
Richard
Wolf is like, I'm on top of the world. Dick McPherson comes in. Fuck!
I feel like that's a good name for a dick. You know what I mean? Like, what's your dick's name? Dick McPherson. Just, a private detective. Just
Dick McPherson,
Private Eye.
Private Eye.
I love it.
All the criminals get the shaft.
Speaking of detective, Andrew says fake. The windows were still iced over. There's no way he drove anywhere first.
See, just
You know,
just so
I didn't need
absurd.
to know that.
It keeps rolling. He's just like, yeah, but continue.
This is a train. Yep, there is a train.
I already picked her up, but go
Yeah.
ahead.
It's Dick
Bruce says maybe she owed him one.
I just can we just appreciate that Ruth has been here for like a solid month in a row now? I mean, at least.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Just randomly stumbled upon the podcast and is here for good. So
Yeah, I remember the first one where we were talking about like poop and stuff, and it just
Good
some
knife.
awkward times. And what
Good
did
knife.
I walk into? I believe
Yeah.
was her words, and
she keeps
100%.
coming back.
yeah, and that's what we appreciate about you, Ruth. And I think it was the guys from Talking Beards. They even made like a baby Ruth poorly timed joke.
Yeah.
You think that they would, have some better jokes, being, a podcast that is live every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook.com/TalkingBeards. But yeah, baby Ruth, unreal. I mean, we're sorry. We're still sorry that happened to you, Ruth.
Do you have like Febreze in your room? Because like, plug it in, man.
Ah,
was that delayed? Yeah, I was making fun of the plug. I don't fucking know.
It's okay. It's
That was
okay.
good.
How people smell me, I don't think.
So like, it's over here. You were reaching a little. It was
Yeah, I've been trying to do like yoga lessons because of the new year, getting some stretching in.
Damn.
Oh yeah, we appreciate.
Anyways, have a good night, guys.
Coffee fanatics.
Love it.
So there's a video by Carlo and Sarah. Again, we talked about this a couple podcasts ago, where there's all these Facebook co-accounts where a husband and a wife have a Facebook together because clearly they have trust issues and they don't trust each other. Well, now we're seeing all these TikTok accounts that are shared accounts. So Carlo and Sarah. So it starts off with her Italian husband creates a new word for a bacon, egg, and cheese.
That sounds delicious.
Give Carlo his breakfast sandwich. Please repeat what you just called it.
Come on.
I can't.
But it's not so weird. If you think it's an a batch. Batch is bacon, egg, and cheese. In this case, without B, because there is no bacon, but it's a batch. B, bacon, eggs, cheese.
A batch.
No, in this case, it's an H. But yes, it's a batch.
Okay, enjoy your batch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
H.
I just gave
I want an Italian friend.
Just shrugs.
I like that last, like, still trying to like keep his point because like he knows he did nothing wrong. Batch, like tell him a sandwich.
And he's like, still subtly dropping the hit. He's like, "Hey, you still didn't put bacon on my sandwich." Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I told you. Like, he kept reiterating the fact that there was no bacon on that sandwich.
Yes, it's an etch because there's no bacon on it.
You know the bacon that I fucking asked for. Maybe
cannot
I'm
have the
just
bitch without the
calling
bacon.
you a bitch.
I like how both you guys just immediately just do the Italian hand every time. It's just.
I feel like you have to. Can you do an Italian impersonation without doing the hand?
No.
It's a me, Mario. No, it's a me, Mario. Okay,
You're just the dude.
That's true.
Hey, it's a me, Mario.
That guy's funny.
You want to buy some crack?
Your bail's been posted. Get out here.
Dude, mine's been the Freddy things. Like the Freddy sound is always completely different on my For You page. Do you guys get that one? The Five Nights at Freddy. Vanessa, but I'm a material girl. Just stupid shit every time.
Yeah. So,
Sorry, that was weird.
Evan sent this one over, and I feel like this is the time that we play this.
So fun.
We all just witnessed a Lego go from a motherfucker to a motherfucker.
From this,
it's the hard R for me.
Oh no,
man.
No.
That's good.
Motherfucker. Love it.
Hello, Joe Gaming YT. If anybody wants to go over and appreciate that, go say hi to Isaiah. Can't say his last name. Probably French. Gautreau.
Gautier.
Yes. I like it. Thank you. That's why we have our Canadian correspondent.
That's Gautier.
It's like
if I had to say that, not knowing I would have probably said Gautria.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not sophisticated enough to even guess on anything. I mean, when somebody came up to me, they were like, "Have you ever heard of?" I thought they pronounced it Gautier or whatever, and I was like, "I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is."
Gotcha.
Sounds like
man.
No, that was that's good. That's So I'm guessing the answer is probably no on this, based on 50%, at least, just an educated guess on hunting. Does anybody else hunt? I don't hunt.
I do.
Okay, we got one hunter. Euban?
I got a brother named Hunter.
Okay, I was gonna go out on a limb and say if anybody was gonna hunt, it was gonna be Evan. I know that I don't. Just because I wear plaid and stuff doesn't mean that I hunt. and I was gonna. This no offense to you, Coffee. That was gonna be a hard no for you, just because of where you live.
I've actually first off New Hampshire. Second of all, I have gone hunting once, but I'm not going to label myself a hunter.
I always peg you Boston area, and I don't know why.
You pegged.
I used to live in Boston.
It's Boston area.
Look, if you want me to peg you so bad,
Yeah, exactly.
it's a me,
Sure.
Mario. Do you want the real deal, or do you want the real pastrami, or do you want a little strappy?
What's the safe word?
Yes, to say. So
You
so
straight, you safe word's pizza pie.
So we have a hunter. I mean, I've hunted before. I just am not a hunter anymore, and I have to. I want to get Evan's, I guess, reaction, unless he sent me this video. He saw it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's been like several stories, and they're all Ontario-ish, kind of like mid-eastern, where dudes will be super inexperienced and they'll go out and they'll go right in like the middle of the rut when like all the bulls are out and they're horny as fuck. So like they're latching on to scents and they're really aggressive. And there's been dudes in tree stands that have been like stuck up there for days because they spilt like doe piss on themselves, and like all of these male deer, all these bucks, all of these there's a dude who was like killed by a moose, just because he's got these hormones on him, and he like got him on his gloves or whatever, and like they can't do anything.
You're telling me that all of these like deer are bricked up, just
100%
hard as a rock.
100%.
So you're saying what we didn't see
You've
is
heard of
that
like
guy
people
get fucked.
Yeah, like people being raped by dolphins. Like that's kitty stuff for this. This is terrible.
Can you imagine that? Like, I can't make it out for dinner. Why? I got
Yeah.
13 deer with hard cocks waiting for me down there. Okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio's like, dude, I've been in a movie where I fought a bear. This hunter just shaking in the shower. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's cool. Pretty badass. I haven't seen any action.
You just take him to like Cabela's.
What about dope piss?
He's just frightened every time. Just every time he goes to Cabela's. Just...
Oh boy.
Yeah, you got some like you got somebody trying out a buck call or a doe grunt or something like that in the I don't know the terminology, but in the section, and he just has flashbacks, and then he runs to the bathroom and says, "Get out! I need front of the line."
So like, I do have a question though. Is there a reason why he didn't just maybe try to fire?
Yes, I remember. I remember this. The things that happened after the neighbors brought Joe into the shed, pretending there was a puppy, is why he still goes to therapy. What was your question?
So Evan's saying things, but he's muted right now.
If there was like an unsafe like firing condition, so like you had like, if your buddy's like spotting you over there, like there's like houses or whatever, then that's absolutely a no-go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got like his window. But can we play that back again real quick?
Yes, we absolutely can. I thought you never asked. There it is.
It's the rare Dick Wolf buck.
Exactly.
I hear him howling.
Could you imagine just him walking like across the camera? You just got dicked, and just howls and just walks away. You know what I mean? Just why put his name on there when he can just walk in?
This is like a Seth MacFarlane skit. Like this is 100%.
I mean, this right here is
I'm
terrifying.
choking on my own spit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You know what I mean? Look at. I mean, gee.
I mean, he missed, but
That's pointy. That's pointy as fuck.
But then, like, look at right there. That I'm assuming, because we're all about GoPros. This is not a gooch shot. This is.
Well, the buck's about to get a gooch shot.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
He's gonna start with foreplay with the antlers. He's gonna.
Yeah. It's a 4-point, so it is foreplay. All right, so it wouldn't be a triple T. Wouldn't be a triple T episode without a ring cam video. And again, ring cam, we are big fans of you. So just simply go to ringcam.com/triple T. It's not going to work, but if you want to buy one, cool. We are not affiliated with them yet. But person with a package, person is what the video is saying. 12:48:19. This guy, he's thinking, you know what? Missed my lunch break. Just ready to get home. I got a lot of packages. And then this happens.
Oh, no, not the camera. The camera clock that.
Listen. Oh, man. That sounded soupy. Like he's in a snowsuit too. So that is like, that's traveling up like through his little balaclava. He's just like walking out of his
right
fucking,
there.
Yeah.
You got to stay warm somehow.
Oh, no, not the
Walks off like the Michelin Man.
Oh, no, not the
We need this as a ringtone.
Oh, no, not the
That's
Oh, no,
almost
not
like
the
a
camera.
duck
The camera caught that.
Yeah, I like this. He shipped his pants. Gas price is so high, he delivered some for free.
The comments are the best part of TikTok. Like that's what makes TikTok the best. I love scrolling through that shit for a while.
Camera probably caught pink eye. That's a repeating video while gasping for air in the comments. He has bigger problems than the camera. He better check his drawers.
That's the type of fart though that like you don't check your underwear. Like you go straight to the shoes. Like
rain, snow, sleet, or sharts, USPS delivers. Leave him gas X in the mailbox and record his reaction. That was USPS.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Not the ring camera catch.
Could you imagine if you just walked by and was just like, holy shit, it's cold, and just left it, you know what I mean? Just did it.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to continue with our ring cam video. So make sure if anybody has an amazing ring cam video that you guys send it to me on TikTok, Instagram, wherever it is, and we'll continue to keep our ring pack or our ring segment again. Ring.com. I don't even know if that's the official website of Ring, is it? It might not even be ring.com.
I know it's
Yeah, it is ring.com. Ring doorbell and security cameras. I was going to say a company like that, they must have bought out whoever owned ring.com. Again, ring.com/triple T. Ring.com/TTT. Use code TTT at checkout. It's not going to work, but we appreciate it. Send a screenshot of it, and yeah, he definitely blew out his ring. Well played, Andrew. Well played.
Oh, man.
We got time for one more. There's always time for one
let's do
more. So, Coffee, you sent this one over. This one was pretty good. Let's show it.
Oh.
Nah, it's not fun. I've got school. Nah, I'm not laughing. I've got school. Nah, has he drawn on my face? Nah,
Why does she sound like an adult though?
school.
I'll skate.
I'm not laughing. I've got school.
She sounds like the dad from the show, the Disney show with Merida. What's the Disney
Brave?
Brave. Yeah, she sounds like the dad from Brave.
If you have a chance to change your fate,
I've got school.
go to school.
Nah, I'm not laughing. I've got school.
Yeah, so apparently, I'm guessing UK somewhere over that way. Maybe I know the drinking age is much lower. Maybe they start smoking cigarettes and smoking in the boys' room. That's why she got drawn on by the elf on the shelf. Maybe not. I don't know. That's just
I hate that damn thing. I'm so glad that's
You know what? Like, if I was a parent, I'm like, how were you asleep that long to get that much artwork on your face? You deserve it. Go to school.
Well, kids crash. Did she have her shoes on though? Because I got a problem. If you pass out at a party, you got your shoes on, getting drawn on. Maybe a Sharpie. Drawing. We're gonna say that. But if she didn't have her shoes on, that's not cool.
Is that like fair game? So like if you pass out at a party,
that was always the rule
on,
when I was growing up, where I was, that if you passed out and you still had your shoes on, that it was fair game to be fucked with.
Just
he's
like
from Canada. He's from Canada. So in Canada, you know how like if you go to sleep without your maple syrup and Mountie hat, you get
Yeah.
drawn on your face. So like it's
No,
same,
no, no.
same deals.
At parties, we would get fucked up and then like pour the dough urine all over ourselves and then see who could make it the furthest in the field.
Like,
Yeah, but the thing was
oh,
they were running through the
okay.
cornfield
With
backwards.
a fighting Bambi's dad. Yeah.
What was that, Matt?
I said the thing was they would run through the cornfield, but they would run through the cornfield backwards, covered in dough urine, just
you
to
guys
get
never
ready.
did that?
Yeah.
No,
It was Friday night.
That's Friday.
But yeah, no, yeah, that was the thing. So if you got when you were on the verge of like passing out because you just had way too much, you were done. You made sure you took your shoes off. And anybody that passed out at a party, at least where we're from, and you had your shoes off, you were not allowed to be messed with.
Oh,
and if anybody tried to mess with you, then you usually got beat up.
Because like, okay, so like I've got 3 Americans here. We like, I mean, shoes in the house. Come on. Is that a thing? Like, is that actually a thing?
Yeah, it was a thing. I mean, you're at a party, at least where we're that's good. Where we partied, the houses weren't probably, even if there wasn't a party going on, you would not take your shoes off. Like you'd probably walk around and your socks would be black.
We get in and there's like a mosh pit in the living room. Okay, just gotta undo my shoes here real quick. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it really depends on the household.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
if you see a mat, you take off your shoes. You don't question. You take off the shoes.
But I was mad. And people saw me all the time and nobody took their shoes off.
My shoes are off now. Confirmed. But you got to pay to see it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. So like if you like passed out with like one shoe on, did you get like one ball and half a dick drawn on your face? Or
you're still fair game at that point. They both got to be off. Was always, you know, you got to make the effort here. And yeah, I mean, there was. We'll get into a party story some other time. I'm looking at the clock. We're a little bit over, but there was just a spoiler alert on the party. We were actually at a party, all the shoes on. There were so many people that the floor gave out, and that was one of kind of the wildest 30 minutes of my life. Like it was a good one. Remind me sometime. We'll tell that story.
Jeez,
it was phenomenal. Wow. It was a good one. And
the floor just said, "Fuck it, I'm out."
Yeah, and yeah, it's a whole thing, but that's one that we'll want to talk about. But yeah, so we can't thank you guys enough. Not only the guys in the studio, but everybody that took some time out of your busy day to come over and watch. You know, Coffee pick his cat up right at the end of the show. You know, it's some cat content, and you know what? We're just gonna show it because you have a cat. I want your cat to react to this video of a cat.
100%.
Look.
Just a little skeeter. That's so good.
And the comment of that is, at least she has great comedic timing.
Like the tiny little shuffle across. She gets me every time.
So the first comment, can we please get him an update on the damage? The creator said she knocked over and broke a few wine glasses, but thankfully she wasn't hurt.
That's good.
That's good.
Who gives a shit about the cat? What about the wine glasses?
Right. Wine glasses. Gone. We have to drink straight from the box now.
Oh man.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah. So we appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out Joe's new adventure. Go to his YouTube and you can watch a 4-hour live podcast. But it is actually 1 hour and 20 minutes of talking and a lot of pee interruptions. But no, all kidding aside, there was a little bit of a East Coast versus West Coast rap debate. So I'm going to ask you guys before we close out, who had the better rappers, East Coast or West Coast?
West Coast.
I don't know. Where's Snickers made? Because those rappers are usually pretty good to get off.
Definitely East Coast.
Oh,
East Coast, right. I guess.
100%.
Yes.
East Coast.
I guess we did grow up differently because, like, I was very apparently into rap. You guys were into when we were young, festival. But Ruth is throwing West Side, unreal. Anyways, yes, Biggie, let's go. We could go on and on, but I won. Yeah, it won. Yeah, And I beat him, Joe. But either way, make sure you guys show him some love. Show some love to all these guys in here, not physically unless they're into it, but show some love to their social medias. You've been whacking off. He's all over there. I'm not sure if it's right. Evan Normus, I know I put an extra U because I'm funny, but obviously, guys, it's EVANO. I can't even spell it out.
You turned it super communist.
Yeah.
It's Evan Hour.
Our Mose.
Russian
Then
nationalism.
Coffee Fanatics. You guys know where to find them. Probably in the description.
YouTube.
Unless I forget to. And yeah, I mean, all right. So we're gonna have this conversation somewhere else. But either way, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Remember, never trust a fart on Taco Tuesday because it could turn into Wet Fart Wednesday. We greatly appreciate all of you. We'll be back next Tuesday. And again, hopefully Jimothy, Jim's Beard, and Tori, hopefully you and your family get healthy quick. Can't wait to have you on the show. And remember, come back next week, next Tuesday. It should be finalized. There's going to be a big announcement for something exclusive only to Triple T viewers and listeners. And I'm super excited. I'm going to tell the guys backstage. If you guys were part of the Beard Laws Patreon, you guys could be backstage live and see the special announcement, but you guys aren't. A shout out to the one Patreon, Jim. Appreciate you, Jim. You are the real MVP. So if you guys want to, come back next week. If not, that's cool too. We'll be here. I appreciate you guys. And then I'm going to hit the, I was only stalling because I couldn't find the outro. That is the intro. We'll see you guys next week. Appreciate you guys. And okay, bye.